What's up YouTube, Scott Lett here, owner of Pro Exterior Cleaning. As you can tell, it is a nasty day. I just left the gym. I'm kind of taking it easy today until about 3:30 or 4, and then I'm going to head out to an elementary school and soft wash some EFIS. It's a fairly small job, but I actually got a pretty high ticket on this job, so I'm excited about that. It doesn't get dark here until about 9:30 or so. So I figured it'd be a lot easier on me to get out there and clean while it's not really hot. So that's the beauty of being your own boss, is you get to determine your schedule as long as your customer is okay with the time. So I try to schedule my work as early as I can in the mornings and then later in the evenings. It's awesome that it doesn't get dark here until 9:30. So if I were to start at 4 or 5, I still have plenty of time to, finish a job or get a good head start on the job, especially in the commercial world, because usually once you win the bid and the project manager or owner of whatever property you're cleaning, they usually give you a deadline of when the work needs to be done, so you can just kind of come and go when you like. That's why I love commercial work. And these two elementary schools I'm cleaning, I have until the end of July, so I can take my time and get out there when I want to. So it's just good to keep in mind, especially when you're a one-man operation like me, just keep in mind that you're intaking plenty of fluids, electrolytes, Gatorades, waters. You don't want to be out there down in Monsters and Red Bulls. You don't want to do that. I used to be that guy when I was younger, but now that I'm 31, I can't really do that stuff anymore. I do drink a drink called Amino Energy. It's pretty much restoring your aminos in your body, which gives you natural energy. So I do that, but I drink mainly water and Gatorades. So it's just good to stay hydrated and just take breaks, man. I used to be really prideful about, man, I'm not stopping until I finish. But when you're working in 104-degree weather like I have been, you have to take breaks and just take care of yourself. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's okay to take breaks. Your customers understand. I had a lady on that 2-day residential job bring me popsicles and Gatorades and water, so they understand, like she came outside one time and was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you're doing this, so you guys know how it is. It gets pretty hot in the Midwest and in the South, and you just gotta take care of yourself. So but anyways, guys, I will start here. What is it? It's 10:45. I'm gonna go spend time with family, hang out with the baby. And then I'll head out to the elementary school around 3:30 or 4 and get started. So I'll talk to you guys then. This elementary school, as you can tell, man, this place is covered in filth, nastiness. So from that point there, all the way here, I have 300 foot of hose, and I think I'm gonna have to use all of it. Really dirty right here. And this is facing north. But I'm pretty sure I can knock this out in a couple hours. We'll see. I have to get some more hose. All right, guys, I'll check back with you when I get started. Check out my new magnets. Got my soft wash system out here. I'm running at about a 4% batch. It's already cleaning up really great. So see those black streaks, they just disappear. Probably gonna have to go get some more SH here in a second. I made a little bit stronger batch than I thought I needed, but that's okay. There's a pool store down the road, so I'm gonna go pick some up here in a second. Let this dwell for probably about 15 minutes and see where we're at. So I'll show you guys here in a second what it looks like after. I'm running a roof wash batch for this EFIS. 5%, and it is doing awesome. I've got 25 gallons made up. I am hoping and praying that it's enough. I'm thinking it is, but it's doing awesome. So 5% with a good surfactant on EFIS is the way to go. Finished with this job. Did a soft wash from this elementary school. It cleaned up really good. I'll walk around there and show you what it looks like here in a second. But one thing I've been doing after every time I do a soft wash is I have fresh water in my 125 there. I'll fill my 5-gallon bucket about halfway and have this set up to where I can pull my chem line either from this reservoir or this one and just dip it in here into fresh water. And then this is the end of my hose. That way I'm not wasting water. I'm gonna flush out my pump, so. Suck it down pretty quick. Now my pump is nice and clean for the next job. I am finished. This is the end result. All mold and mildew is gone. Looks like a brand new school. I have one more elementary school to do for the summer before the kiddos go back to school, and then wait till next summer. This is a really big school system that I'm cleaning, so they told me they usually try to do 5 or 6 schools a summer. I'm doing 4 this summer, and I cleaned their high school football stadium. So I ran a 5% mix on this EFIS. Started off with 3 did not touch it, so I ran it up to 5%, 12.5% sodium hypochlorite, surfactant, and I bought a little bit of this roof cleaner stuff. I mixed it in, and I think that helped too. So all right guys, time to clean up and head to the house. All right guys, I am headed to the house. That job took me 6 hours to complete. I will be completely honest with you guys. I anticipated that job to take 2 days, but it took me 6 hours. So I'm not gonna get used to that happening. But what happened was I could not go to the school to quote it because the road that the school is on was completely shut down due to construction. So I had to provide the quote from Google Earth, which, you know, I used the square footage. There's a feature on there that you can do calculations on, and that's how I came up with my quote. And it was a pretty high ticket job for 6 hours, so that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I knocked that out in 6 hours. So I started off with a 3% batch because I cleaned another elementary school, and the EFIS, I guess, wasn't as dirty, and it worked pretty well. This particular job, the EFIS was just covered in mold and mildew, and it was just being really stubborn. So I ran a 5% batch, pretty much my roof wash batch, and man, it did a great job for me. So there was a couple spots I used my telescoping wand just because that mold mildew was just being so stubborn, but majority of it, probably 98% of it, came off from the roof wash batch that I made. But very successful job. The 12-volt system did great. I'll post some before and afters after this video. It is now the weekend. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. My next job will be on Tuesday, I have a warehouse I'm cleaning up for this guy. I think he's gonna try to sell it. He's got some graffiti on the concrete that he needs to get up. He has some brick walls that has some paint chipping off of it. I'm gonna clean those up very carefully. And then there's some wooden rafters that he plans on painting. So I'm gonna get all the mold mildew off that by soft washing it. So another high ticket job. Very busy month as far as commercial work. So, but anyways, I'll see you guys next week, and y'all have a great weekend.